WWE Champion sends affectionate birthday message to AEW's Mercedes Mone. AEW star Mercedes Mone is celebrating her 33rd birthday today, and she's already received warm wishes and messages of love from many in the wrestling world. Her close friend, current WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Naomi, added her own message today on social media. Mone, Naomi, and Bayley share a close bond, and the three often show up to support each other, even across promotional lines. Bayley sent the TBS champion a birthday message earlier today. Mercedes Mone took to X/Twitter to reflect on turning 33. Naomi hopped into the comments to compliment her friend, proclaiming it to be Mone's grown woman era. Check out her tweet below. Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana threw Mercedes Mone a fabulous birthday party. It didn't take long for Mercedes Mone to make friends in AEW. The TBS champion has already thrown several high-profile parties following All Elite Wrestling's pay-per-view events, but this time, she was treated to a party of her own. In a recent edition of her Mone Mag newsletter, Mercedes revealed that former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland and his manager, Prince Nana, threw a birthday party for her in a high-end bar with a crystal theme. After the show, my good friend Swerve and Prince Nana decided to throw a little celebration in my honor at this incredible bar that had a stunning crystal theme. If you know anything about me, you'll understand how much I absolutely adore crystals and the overall aesthetic and energy it brings. It was a sight to behold. Glimmering crystals reflecting light in every direction created a magical atmosphere perfect for unwinding after a long day, she wrote. Mone is scheduled to defend her TBS championship against former TJPW phenom Yuka Sakazaki next week on AEW Dynamite. Whether the CEO can keep her status as for belts, Mone remains to be seen. Mercedes Mone, FK Sasha Banks, reunites with top WWE Superstar. Photo. Mercedes Mone clicked a picture with a top WWE Superstar. The star being discussed is Bayley. She and Mercedes have been friends since their time in NXT and are close friends in real life. The CEO has been one of the best acquisitions in the women's division in 2024. Since making her in-ring debut at the 2024 Double or Nothing event, she has been involved in some high-quality contests. She recently defended her TBS champion against Hikaru Shida in a stellar contest. Meanwhile, Bayley has been a top star and a former WWE Women's Champion. She captured the title at WrestleMania 40, but lost it to Nia Jax at this year's SummerSlam. The duo currently work in separate promotions, but often reunite. Mercedes and Bayley recently clicked a picture as they met to watch the movie The Killer's Game, which features Dave Bautista and Drew McIntyre. Bayley opens up about her attending Dynamite for Mercedes Mone. The former WWE Women's Champion attended Mercedes Mone's debut at Big Business in March 2024. While speaking with Digital Spy, Bayley revealed how the CEO has helped her. She also said that Wednesday is their off day, so it was possible for her to be in the building for Dynamite. Mercedes is the best. I wouldn't be here without her. She's done so much for me. Even after she was done with WWE, she's been there for me in my big moments. So I know I need to be there for her continuously throughout the years. It was incredible. I'm just happy that she was on a Wednesday where I'm like, all right, I can actually make a Wednesday. That's one of our few days off, she said. Mercedes Mone's FK Sasha Banks. Next challenger finally confirmed. It's not an AEW star. Mercedes Mone's FK Sasha Banks. Next challenger has finally been confirmed, and it is not someone from AEW. This news will come as a shock to some fans. This was NJPW star Hazuki. The TBS champion is also the NJPW Strong Women's Champion and is one of the most in-demand wrestlers in the world right now. While being busy in AEW, she also shows up in some other promotions from time to time, and she is about to do the same this time. It has been confirmed that Mercedes Mone will be putting her NJPW Strong Women's Championship on the line against Hazuki. Hazuki earned the chance after she won a four-way match to become the #1 contender. The two women will take on each other at next month's Strong Style Evolved event, which will take place in Long Beach, California. It will be interesting to see if Mercedes will be able to successfully defend her title. Mercedes Mone reveals wish to face Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill and Mercedes Mone did not come across each other as their respective paths moved on different sideways earlier this year. Cargill moved to WWE while Mone joined AEW. Since then, Both of them have made their mark in their respective companies. Now, Mone has revealed her wish to face Cargill at some point in the future. She was speaking on the Battleground podcast when she said, you never know in wrestling. I never crossed paths with her. But every single autograph signing I've been to before I even came to AEW, so many fans were like, I hope you get to wrestle Jade. I want you to wrestle Jade. I'm like, all right. Then I came to AEW, and she went to the other place. But you never know. There's a lot of dream matches out there in existence, so you never know in wrestling. Mercedes Moni FK Sasha Banks sends 7-word message to Naomi ahead of WWE SmackDown. Mercedes Moni FK Sasha Banks sent her former tag partner, WWE Superstar Naomi, a 7-word message on social media. This took place just ahead of the Glow's upcoming match against Bayley on SmackDown, after jointly pinning Nia Jax in a Tornado tag team bout last week. Naomi and Bayley are set to lock horns on the Friday night show to determine who will challenge the WWE Women's Champion at Bad Blood next month. Ahead of her match with the role model, the former TNA Knockouts World Champion received an interesting message from one of her longtime peers and allies. AEW star Mercedes Moni, the CEO, has a storied history with Bayley and Naomi, having teamed with and faced off against both several times in Stanford-based promotion. When the latter recently took to X/Twitter to ask her fans to pick between 2 sets of in-ring attires for her match against Bayley on SmackDown, Moni responded by seemingly picking the Uno-themed gear and possibly voicing her support for Naomi against the former Damage Control member. Mercedes Moni may not be returning to WWE anytime soon. Despite her decade-long run in World Wrestling Entertainment, Mercedes Moni shocked fans when she exited the sports entertainment juggernaut in 2022. The boss debuted in AEW earlier this year and is currently one of the mainstays of the promotion's women's division. During a recent interview with Breakfast Club AM, Moni was asked about the prospect of her going back to the Stanford-based promotion. The reigning TBS champion seemingly dismissed the possibility of a WWE return in light of her current booking, presentation, and treatment in the Tony Khan-led company. After the way that AEW has been treating me, I don't think so. I feel like I have the best relationship with AEW right now, and it's legit. I'm living my dreams, and it's the best place I've ever been, mentally and physically, and to be able to have new dreams. After being in the industry for 14 years, it's the best feeling in the world. So AEW is my home right now, she said. Mercedes Moni was last seen in action at All Out 2024, where she successfully defended her TBS championship against Hikaru Shida. Royal Rumble is one of WWE's